The top 7 things you need to know about the Southport Corridor, which is part of Lakeview, one of Chicago's best neighborhoods. Hi, Paul Gorney from Luxury Living in Chicago. We have a new video every week exploring luxury housing, lifestyle in Chicago. I work with a lot of our professional athletes and business leaders here, very active in the luxury market. And if you need anything at all, questions, people typically will text, Facebook, email, however you like, just reach out. Happy to answer any questions. I've got your back for sure, and can get you up to speed on the luxury market here. The first thing you need to know about the Southport Corridor are there are many beautiful single-family home options. Over the last 20 years, the number of single-family homes that were built in this neighborhood is just skyrocketed. So many of the homes are 15 to 20 years old right now. Most of them are selling anywhere, in the 1.5 to 1.7 range, with new construction starting right around 1.7 to 2 million. The ones between 2 and 3 million are in very large lots, typically 2 or 3 times larger of a lot size and larger home. The second thing you need to know about the Southport Corridor starting in 1994, there was just an explosion of new condominium buildings being built. The ones built early on were allowed to have a huge private roof deck up top, and then the city cracked down on the zoning and the roof decks were smaller at that point. But there's a ton of penthouse luxury units that are available in this neighborhood, a few townhomes, but most of the luxury condos are the penthouse units in the 3 or 6 unit buildings, many which have huge roof decks. And this neighborhood in particular has great views of the downtown skyline, the Chicago skyline, just beautiful views at night. These were some of the first 3-flat condo buildings built in this neighborhood in the mid-90s, and they were some of the best design that were copied quite a bit after they were built. They do have the pre-zoning changes roof decks. They have a full master suite, skylights, an office, and beautiful views of the skyline from on top of the penthouse. The third thing you need to know about the Southport Corridor is it's just a few blocks from Wrigley Field. So there's all kinds of Cubs flags, Cubs fans, but luckily you're just outside the Cubs bubble, so you don't have insane traffic on game days and a lot of noise and things like that, but you can walk to the game in a matter of 10 minutes. So great neighborhood to be close to Wrigley, but not too close. The fourth thing you should know about the Southport Corridor is it's a Chicago neighborhood that has a lot of history. So the 2 buildings right behind me here, these people have owned their properties for 50 years or more. They've seen many changes in this neighborhood from back in the day when it was kind of a shopping capital with Weebolt's, Goldblatt's down the street, old-time stores that would draw a lot of people for shopping. And we actually used to live across the street from these 2 buildings in a brand new condo that we lived in, and these people were living there then, and that was 15, 20 years ago. So been here a long time. It just has a great combination of people that have lived here forever, young people that have moved into condos, single families. It's a real Chicago neighborhood. It has a real nice feel to it. The fifth thing you should know about the Southport Corridor is the single-family home market is very healthy. About 40 homes trade a year, and the starter homes are between 700,000 and 800,000. Anything below that, and you're looking at land value to just knock them down. But there's some, older homes that have been added onto or can be added onto that have been renovated that are cute homes, starting between 700 and 800. And then anything above that, you're looking at, a more substantial home on a larger lot, with, the bulk of the homes starting in that 1.1 to 1.3 range. But the homes behind me here, one was a 2-flat that was built onto, added, another level. The ones next to it are new construction homes that were built about 15, 20 years ago, and there's many newer options that were built more recently. This is a great Southport Corridor home that was once owned by Billy Corrigan, the Smashing Pumpkins lead singer. The sixth thing you need to know about the Southport Corridor is the retail environment here is tremendous. A lot of national brands, a lot of local specialty shops, tons of places they eat. You got Jenny's Ice Cream down the street. You have an L-Stop downtown there, Soul Cycle, Athletica, J. Crew. Just incredible shopping area and just a lot of fun to walk around. The seventh thing you want to know about the Southport Corridor neighborhood in Chicago is there's some great schools in the neighborhood. There's Burley, there's Blaine, there's Hawthorne Magnet School. There's a lot of great options. The schools in Chicago can be a little bit tricky to understand sometimes, but feel free to reach out. I can give you all the details, explain to you how it works, but some really highly ranked schools right in the neighborhood in Southport Corridor here.